Good afternoon and welcome to Rathoath in County Meath for this afternoon's top of the table All-Ireland Intermediate Camogie Championship round 3. Into this game in fantastic form, having both accounted for Dublin and Carlow in previous rounds. This is therefore a much anticipated game, particularly as the winners, who will top their group, will have a 2 out of 3 chance of making it through to the All-Ireland semi-final. The format this year sees 3 groups with 4 teams in each group, with 3 winners of their groups going into a draw, which will see 2 of those teams go direct to the All-Ireland semi-finals, while 1 group winner, along with the 3 runners-up from those groups, go into the quarter-finals, which will be played on the 21st and 22nd of August. So there is indeed a lot at stake here in Rathoath today, and we are eagerly awaiting the throw-in for what should be a really good battle between 2 very well-matched sides. Meath manager Brendan Skehan will send out the following side this afternoon. In goals will be their vice-captain Maggie Randall, and the full-back line wearing 2 will be Louise Donoghue. Number 3 will be Ellen Burke from the Dunboyne Club, and then completing the full-back line will be Sophia Payne from the county champions Nafina. They were county champions in 2019. The half-back line sees Leah Devlin, also from the Nafina Enfield Club, and at centre half-back will be Maeve Clintz, who was an All-Ireland Intermediate winner in 2017. Number 7 will be Tracy King from the Kilmessan Club, and they are the current county champions here in Meath. Middle of the field sees the excellent Aoife Minogue from Dundee, partnered with the captain of the side, that is Christina Troy from Blackhall Gales, and Christina will wear the number 9 jersey. The half-forward line then sees Amy Gaffney playing on her home pitch here in Rathoath this afternoon. She will wear the number 10 jersey, and she is a prolific scorer for the Meath side. Centre half-forward is Grace Coleman from Killeen, and wearing number 12 is probably the star of the Meath side, that is Ian Dolan from Blackhall Gales, who is a very experienced player on this Meath side. The full forward line then is number 13 Marie Kirby, also from Nafina, Sinead Hackett from St Peter's Dunboyne, and completing the Meath team for this encounter is dual player Megan Tyne, who has a big date next weekend when the footballers from Meath play in an All-Ireland semi-final against Cork. So that is the Meath side. They're unfortunately without Aideen Slattery from the Nafina Club, who has been excellent in their last 2 games. She is out today because of a broken thumb injury. So the Meath girls will have to do it all to get a victory in hope that Aideen will be back again to play in the weeks to come. As for the Galway team, well, their manager Cal Murray, who saw his side comprehensively beat Dublin last Sunday, selects this side. In goals is Fiona Ryan from Ballinadoran, and the full back line then, one late change, sees Molly Mannion wearing number 19. She comes into the full back line, but I believe she may play further up the field, so we'll see how that develops when the game starts. At full back then is Laura Ward from Sarsfields, and the captain of the side wearing number 4 is Ciara Donoghue from the Mulla Club. The half back line then is Lisa Cassidy and Kiva Mahan, and Kate Screen will wear the number 7 jersey. Middle of the field is the 23-year-old Mairead Burke, wears number 8, and she'll be partnered in the centre of the field by Rachel Hannafay from Ornmore Marie Club. The half-forward line then is Sinead Coleman from Abbey Knockmoy, and she will be partnered in that line by Ava Linsky, wearing number 11, and number 12 will be Alicia Broderick from Castlegar. The full forward line then is made up of Tara Rutledge from the famous Portumna Club. A very experienced player is Tara. And then the wearing number 14 is Maria Dillon, a 21-year-old, very, very impressive player is Maria Dillon. She will occupy the full forward spot. And finally then, one of their top scorers is Anya Keane. Anya's just completed her final school exam. She's only 19 years of age, a very classy player. Scored 1-6 against Dublin in their recent game. So that's Anya Keane, who will wear the number 15 jersey. Also, Galway, like Meath, missing a couple of players this afternoon through injuries. The likes of Rachel Burke, Niamh Horn, Niamh McPeak, Alana Kelly, Eva Gilmore and Andrea Mullins, all not available this afternoon due to injuries. So, the man in the middle is Barry Nee from the Westmeath Club, and he is having a word with various players out there, getting the paperwork sorted, and he will be accompanied today. Linespersons is Gavin Donegan from Dublin, and the other linesperson is Anya McCormick from Clare. So we have a Westmeath, Dublin and Clare officials all involved as Westmeath break out and get into their positions. And now here come the Galway girls for this, as I said in my introduction, intriguing encounter here this afternoon in Rathoath, in that the winners of this game should have an excellent opportunity of progressing through to the All-Ireland semi-finals. That'll be determined by a draw. As I said earlier, the three top teams in the three groups will go into a draw, and two of those will progress to the All-Ireland semi-finals. So a big game here, both sides wanting to lay down a marker, and this is a competition that features at intermediate level Antrim, Carlow, Derry, Laois, Kerry, Kildare, Meath, and the second teams of Cork, Dublin, Galway, Kilkenny and Tipperary. Of course, Down were the winners of this competition last year. So we're all set to go here. The Galway subs make their way over to this side of the pitch here in Rathoath. The conditions a little breezy, but I don't think it'll have a significant impact on the game. The breeze, if anything, is blowing across field rather than favouring any of the teams. Now I see number 19 there, Molly Mannion, has gone into the half forward line, so that means that it looks like Kate Screen will go into the corner back area. So we'll pick up on that action as it develops, as Meath are the first team in possession of the slither. Coming forward there with Amy Gaffney. Gaffney, the ball broken away from Gaffney, but by Gaffney, she's in possession, lays it over there towards that's Jane Dolan. Dolan looking for possession of the ball. The ball's still in the hands now of Dolan. Dolan being pressurised there. Still persistence paying off. She goes to ground. Eventually the ball has gone out. Looks like it's gone over the end line there. Yes, indeed it has. Out over the end line. So that will result in a puck out for the Galway girls. And Fiona Ryan will be the girl who will take the puck out for Galway. Long delivery. Ball breaks there favourably for the Meath girls. Ball played over this near side of the pitch. Trying to pick it up and eventually gathering possession. Down below us there, Meath in possession there. The ball given away. It was Christina Troy trying to get her hands on, but the ball fell forward. Now an opportunity here for Galway to register a score, but the ball has dropped into the safe hands of Maggie Randall, and Randall clears the lines over the far side of the field, but it has gone out over the sideline, so that will result in a sideline puck for Galway. 60 metres out. Sideline cut here now. Plenty of calling, plenty of shouting, plenty of instructions being given as the ball is delivered forward there. Picked up again by Molly Mannion. Ball goes out over the sideline again, so it'll be another sideline puck for Galway. They've made progress up the pitch, still looking for our first score here in Rathoath in this game between Galway and Meath. Sideline cut again, this time not a great lot of distance on it, and looks like Meath corner back there. Sophia Payne is going to come out with the ball. Yeah, it does well, gives it to centre half back Maeve Clintz. Clintz clears the lines, looking there for Grace Coleman, but again ball goes out over the sideline. So 3 sideline balls in the space of the last minute, all going the way of the Galway girls. This one at 70 metres out, or I should say 50 metres out from their own goals. Again, not great distance on it, but Meath sharper, looking for possession there. Aoife Minogue gives it inside there to Jane Dolan. Dolan from distance, drop, and that could be the first score of the game. It is the first score of the game. It comes from the very accurate Jane Dolan. Over the bar it goes. Picked up that ball, and immediately her first thought was to pop it over the bar, have a go at the post, and that she done. Delivered it well, delivered it over the bar. First score of the game for Jane Dolan and for Meath. Puck out taken quickly there by Fiona Ryan. Safe hands there of Ellen Burke. Ellen Burke drops it on this occasion, leaves it there to Alicia Broderick. Broderick coming forward. Broderick gets her shot away. Broderick takes her shot, and the umpires like the look of that one as well. So that's an immediate response from Galway. Sides level here. That point coming from Alicia Broderick, right from the puck out. It landed in the hands of Broderick, and she popped it over the bar from 35 metres out. Again, ball out quickly over the far side of the field, picked up there by the corner forward. That's Megan Tyne. Tyne gives it inside. A lot of Galway jerseys there, and eventually is picked up by Rachel Hannafy. Hannafy gives it out to Lisa Casserly. Casserly, ball spills away from her, but she may well regain possession again. Does well, battles for it, Casserly, but nipping in there and taking the ball away. Other Meath girls, they gather possession. Ball fed forward there by Amy Gaffney. Gaffney out in front and winning this ball is the corner forward. That's Marie Kirby. But Kirby is surrounded by two Galway girls, one of them being Ciara Donoghue. Donoghue, the captain of the side, does well, earns her team the free. Free will go the way of Galway. Referee Barry Nee from Westmeath electing that there was a foul, deciding there was a foul there. So the ball fed forward now, looking for Tara Rutledge over there. Rutledge does well, gathers possession, retains possession, tackled strongly there, feeds a good ball inside. Great tussle in there. The Meath girl goes to ground, but the ball is scooped out, but it's eventually picked up by Molly Mannion. Mannion gets her shot away. Mannion goes over the bar. Excellent score from Molly Mannion. She was a late replacement on the side for Sarah McCartan. So Mannion playing in the half forward line, picked that ball up and popped it over the bar for the second score of the game for Galway. They lead 2 points to 1. Battle, the clash of the ash down below us there. Sinead Coleman, another great clash there as the ball goes out over the sideline. The lines person there is Anya McCormick from County Clare, and McCormick decides that ball has gone out over the sideline and it'll be a line ball to the Meath girls, and coming over to take it is the captain, Christina Troy from Blackhall Gales. Made her debut in 2008. Scoops that ball forward. Got good distance on it, but going back there and battling for it and trying to win possession is Kiva Mahan. Ball still on the ground. Great battle here for it. Eventually it's picked up there by Amy Gaffney, but Gaffney loses out on this occasion to Alicia Broderick. Broderick coming out with it. Eventually Galway retrieving the situation. Good ball inside, the hand pass. Now, brilliant skill there from the centre half back Kiva Mahan, but maybe took it into a little bit of trouble. She flicked the ball over the Meath defender's head, and eventually comes to Alicia Broderick, who feeds it forward, but going back and picking up the ball in plenty of space there is Sophia Payne. Payne looks up, delivers the ball forward. Meath retain possession there through the midfielder Aoife Minogue. Minogue, good ball into space, intelligent ball forward. An opportunity now for the wing half back, that's Tracy King. Tracy King slots it in, the ball knocked down, comes the full forward Sinead Hackett. Hackett gets the shot away. Hackett puts the ball over the bar. Excellent score, excellent team score for the Meath girls. Eventually it was Sinead Hackett that popped that ball over the bar. So 2 points apiece. All scores coming from play in the opening 7 minutes here. Ball contested well in the middle of the field, picked up there by Rachel Hannafy, blocked down again, great block. Girls tussling for the ball on the ground. Referee says it's not going anywhere, I think, so I think he's going to maybe throw the ball in. Yeah, in fact that's what he's going to do. eagerness on both sides to get at this throw-in ball, and again the tussle for it there. Well won on this occasion by Aoife Minogue. Minogue, excellent play from Minogue. Can she finish with a score? The answer is yes. Brilliant score from Aoife Minogue. She done all the hard work there, picked up the ball in a difficult position, but took it forward and had only one thing on her mind, and that was to have a go at the post, and she delivered very, very successfully. Ball over the bar. Excellent score from Minogue, her first of the day, and that means that Meath lead 3 points to 2. 8 minutes played here in Rathoath. The ball broken down. Meath looking for the loose balls. In fact, they've picked it up there in the shape of their wing half forward. That's Amy Gaffney. Gaffney feeds it inside. Meath starting to win ball well in the forward line. Ball fed in there by the full forward. That's Sinead Hackett. But eventually the Galway girls have plenty of defenders back there. That looks like a foul on the Galway cornerback, and or the fullback, I should say. That's Laura Ward. Laura, of course, the daughter of Tony Ward, the former Galway Camogie manager. Very successful manager back in 2006 when Galway were winning All Irelands. So Laura done well, won her free for her team, and the resulting free is delivered long up the go for it again. Ball breaks, and the girl who's having a big influence in this game is Aoife Minogue. She picks up the loose ball, feeds it in intelligently, and the ball delivered long again into space. Excellent ball out in front, and winning possession on this occasion is Megan Tyne. Tyne, the dual star, gives it inside there, looking for her full forward compatriot. That is Sinead Hackett. Hackett delivers it inside. The goalkeeper a little bit hesitant. Ball is still loose, but the referee or the umpire decides that ball has gone out over the end line, and it's a second wide for the Meath girls. But Fiona Ryan was a little bit hesitant there, so she will be glad to see that one go over the end line. Ball fed forward again, fast moving, great tussle, great challenge there. One of the Meath girls goes to ground and will require a little bit of attention. No quarter asked or given on that occasion in the Wentford, and a strong tussle. It may well have been one of her own girls that she picked up the knock from, but going to ground and will get the appropriate attention. As I say, both these teams in wonderful form coming into this game. Galway have played 2 and won 2. Beat Carlow comprehensively 4-19 to 4 points, and then defeated Dublin 2-16 to 6. Haven't conceded a goal as yet. They've only conceded 10 points in the 2 games, whereas Meath on their part, they beat Dublin 119 to 110, a 9-point victory, and then they had a comprehensive victory over Carlow, winning that game 5-14 to 13 points. So they've conceded 123, whereas Galway, as I say, have only conceded the 10 points. And already today we've played 10 minutes, and Galway have conceded 3 points. Attention being given, appropriate attention being given to the Meath girl down below us there. Of course, one has to be very careful with any form of head injury. Going through the protocols to ensure that everything's okay. It looks as if she will be able to resume. So Meath will be glad that Ellen Burke, their full-back from St Peter's Dunboyne, of course an All-Ireland Intermediate Championship winner in 2017, has really staked her place in this team as a full-back this year. Has played in other roles, but is the go-to girl at full-back this year for Meath. So good to see Ellen fit to resume. And referee will throw in the ball, because I did think it was an accidental clash. It may well have been her own player that she collided with. That ball has gone out over the sideline down below us by the looks of things. So the sideline cut will go the way of Galway, and coming over to take it will be Molly Mannion. Molly, who's got a point in the game. Referee said that the Meath girl hadn't moved back the appropriate number of metres, so the free will go the way of Galway. good sprinkling of a crowd in here, enjoying this opening 12 minutes here in Rathoath between Galway and Meath. Just a point between the sides, and maybe this is an opportunity for the 19-year-old starlet of this team, Anya Keane from the St Thomas's Club, to scored 1-6 against Dublin. 4 of those were frees, so this is our first chance. A difficult angle. That's a brilliant effort from Anya Keane. A very, very classy player is Anya Keane, and she showed that class there with that wonderful point from a free. She was 48 metres out, I'm sure, at least, and straight between the posts from a very difficult angle, so that'll give her confidence a wonderful boost as the sides are locked level here at 3 points apiece, edging near the water break after the first quarter. Enjoyable game so far. Both managers patrolling the sidelines down there. Galway manager Cal Murray and Meath manager Brendan Skehan delivering the orders as Meath come again, win possession of the slither. Ball fed forward there by Aoife Minogue. Minogue feeds it into space, but brilliant work there by the cornerback Ciara O'Donoghue. Her sister Aoife is one of the stars of the Galway senior team, of course, and Ciara, the captain of this team, playing particularly well there. Clears her lines, but again out over the sideline. The lines person on that far side is having a busy afternoon. That's Gavin Dunnigan from Dublin. That's the fourth line ball over on that far side of the field. Taken forward there, but again it's gone straight out of play. So another line ball. This time, however, it'll go the way of Galway. So sideline cut for the Galway girls. Placing it there, very particular in how she's finding a little clump of grass to hit it forward. But again, Meath dominating Galway on these sideline cuts, and this time it was Christina Troy who won the ball and was fouled, and that results in a free to Meath. Long distance out, looking to go short here, but looks like no, going to deliver it in long. Up the go for the ball, breaks very intelligently picked up there by Amy Gaffney. Gaffney battling for it still, but Galway look as if they're going to come out with the slither on this occasion. Yeah, the referee decides that that's a free to Galway. Amy Gaffney stood off, waited for the break, but just couldn't get the slither under control. Galway, that gave Galway time to get back as Kiva Mahan delivers the ball forward there. Ball breaks favourably there for Sophia Payne. Payne, intelligent crossfield ball picked up by Meath on the wing half back there. That's Tracy King. King feeds it forward there to Minogue. Minogue gives it inside to Jane Dolan. Dolan, long ball in, dangerous ball in. Ball on the ground. What way is it going to break? They're still battling and tussling for it in there. I'm not sure who has the ball. It looks as if it is the Galway captain again, Ciara O'Donoghue, who's trying to clear the lines, but Meath foraging forward, winning it on that occasion, trying to lay the ball back out. But again, strong purposeful play by Rachel Hannafy as the ball is fed in there on that occasion, but it's gone to the left hand side and gone wide. Third wide of the day for Meath. Galway still to register a wide. Sides locked level here at 3 points apiece. Very well contested game as Fiona Ryan delivers a long ball out, breaks, balls loose, but there's a push in the back there, and referee Barry Nee right up at the play awards the free, and now the referee will call for the water break. We've played 16 and a half minutes here in the first half in Rathoath, and a much needed water break. While it is dull and quite cloudy and a little breeze, it is still considerably warm. There's a warm air here in Rathoath as the sides come in for their water break. So it was Jane Dolan who opened the score for Meath in the 3rd minute, and then 2 points from Alicia Broderick and Molly Mannion, seeing the Galway girls edge into a 1 point lead before Sinead Hackett levelled matters with a point in the 7th minute, and then Aoife Minogue and Anya Keane have swapped points in the closing 6 minutes of the half. It's low scoring, but it's entertaining. No quarter asked or given. The sides have been level on three occasions. Instructions been given down below us there by the Meath management, and in particular Brendan Skehan, who is the experienced manager of this side. It's interesting that the backs are in one huddle and the forwards are in another from a Meath perspective, but Galway on the far side, they are all together listening to the instructions from Cal Murray. So referee happy that the game can resume after the water break, and it'll be a free for Meath, which I assume Aoife Minogue will go over and take. Meath girls back out on the whistle. Galway girls a little bit slower. And here they come now. 3 points apiece. Important game this to determine who will top the group. Now as Minogue will get play back and going with this free. Referee blows the whistle, gives the instructions that play can resume. Minogue taking her time. A long distance out. Bends, picks and delivers. Long ball in. Breaks loose again. Sharp to it there is the corner forward for Meath. That's Marie Kirby, but the Kirby shot has gone to the right hand side and gone wide. So another wide for Meath, the fourth of this opening period, as the puck out comes from Fiona Ryan. Ryan finds the maroon jersey, but the ball goes to ground again, and going back and trying to pick that ball up there was Meath Clinch, but Galway forage hard for it, and the full forward Maria Dillon comes out, gathers possession. Dillon still going forward, feeds it forward to Eva Linsky. Linsky, good play from Linsky, gives the ball inside. An opportunity now for the Galway girls, but the referee has called it back. He has indicated that it'll be a free in for Galway, I assume. He's coming over. Yeah. Well, the linesman is indicating where the free will be taken from, and it's Anya Keane, who scored that wonderful point from the opposite side of the pitch in the 7th minute of the game, or sorry, the 13th minute of the game, I should say, to level matters. Well, now she has an opportunity to put her side one in front. Keane from the St Thomas's club steadies down, bends, picks and gets her shot away. The umpires consult, but it's gone to the right hand side and gone wide. It took them a little minute to just have a little conversation, but they determined that that ball had gone to the right and wide. First wide of the game for Galway. Puck out is taken quickly. Ball breaks favourably for the Meath girls, and again it's that girl Aoife Minogue coming through with it, still going, gets her shot inside. Dangerous ball picked up, an opportunity for a goal. It comes off the crossbar. It was Megan Tyne who got her shot away on that occasion. Megan Tyne popped the ball over the bar. Tyne shot went in and it came off the crossbar and over the bar. A levelling score. Meath coming again in possession. I said a levelling score. In fact, that put Meath one in front, and they're in possession. Opportunity to go two in front. There's never been 2 points between the sides. The ball fed inside there to the centre half forward, Grace Coleman, and Coleman pops that ball over the bar. Another score for Meath, and they now have stretched their lead out to 5 points to 3. Free over the far side for Galway. Long delivery. Low ball this side time in towards Anya Keane. Keane, Gal's possession, does well off the left hand. Keane gets a shot away. That looks good. The umpires like the look of that. No Hawkeye in Rathoath. The goalkeeper is not happy with that decision at all. But the umpires and the referee consult on it and are content that that ball had gone over the bar. So it's a classy score from a classy player. That's Anya Keane. Puck out taken. Up the Gopher. Ball breaks. Breaks favourably, but just didn't get the ball under control immediately. That was Amy Gaffney. But a good, intelligent ball inside. An opportunity for Meath, but that ball may well go over the end line. Yes, indeed it does. Out over the end line. So it's a puck out to Galway. Taken very, very quickly. Another wide for Meath. Their 5th of the game. Ball retrieved quickly by Meath. Going back there and gathering it for Galway is Lisa Casserly. Casserly close to the sideline. Has she been fouled? No. Referee says play can continue. Ball on the ground. Galway managed to come out with it, and there's certainly a foul over there on this occasion, so the free will go the way of Galway. Now the referee has been alerted to an injury to one of the Galway girls over on the far side, so he has stopped the play and will allow for attention to be given. Consults with his linesperson. Officials working well together this afternoon, consulting on all matters, and in particular that controversial score, I suppose, there from a Meath perspective, that Anya Keane put over the bar to leave just a point between the sides. It looked a fine effort, and it was rewarded when the white flag went up to leave it 5 points to 4. So some attention over there for Lisa Casserly, who was brave to say the least in battling and winning possession and clearing her line, and she will now put on her helmet and looks as if she's good to go again. Referee Barry Nee happy that all is in order, and hence the game will resume with this free from Galway. 5 points to 4. Didn't get great distance on it. Goes straight into the hands of Christina Troy. Troy feeds it forward there to the centre half forward. Grace Coleman. Coleman goes to ground. Ball hand passed, but hand passed straight to Galway girl. But the ball now given away, an opportunity, but brilliant defensive play again by Ciara Donoghue. But the referee says that Donoghue was late in her challenge and awards a free to Meath. But Donoghue and the Galway management, I think, will be happy enough to concede that free, because they were in all sorts of danger there, apart from the fact that Donoghue came in and made that intervention, give the free away, and it'll be taken by Jane Dolan. Jane got the opening score of the game in the 3rd minute, and Dolan steadies down. Comes back off the upright. Very unfortunate, but there could be an opportunity here for the corner forward. Kirby gets her shot away, but it was half blocked down, and hence no threat to the Galway defence, and Galway clear their lines. Battling for it there and winning possession is Leah Devine. Devine from the Nafina club, but well picked up there by Rachel Hanafy. Hanafy delivers a ball into space. Good ball. Can it be picked up first time? Ball is in the hands there of Tara Rutledge. Rutledge battling for it. In fact, it's Anya Keane. Keane coming forward again. Still Keane. Brilliant from Keane. Can she finish? The answer is yes. Brilliant goal from Anya Keane. I have highlighted the fact that she is a classy player, and now it'll be interesting to see what the referee has decided. Is he going to say that she overcarried the ball? He's going in to consult with his umpires on this. This is a big decision. I think he's content that the goal will stand. Well, he wants a word with one of the Meath players as well, maybe for a late challenge. So it'll be interesting to see. The Meath goalkeeper picks up a yellow card. So the goal will stand. So the goal coming from Anya Keane brings her tally to 1-2 in the game, and puts Galway in front 1-4 to 5. 2 points in it. Very well contested game this, I have to say. Two very well matched sides. The ball is in the hands of the Galway girls again. Can they build on that score? Through Maria Dillon. Dillon feeds it inside there, picked up by Keane again. Keane going round on Marco. Brilliant from Keane. Feeds it forward, an opportunity. Ball is in the back of the net again. Brilliant goal. 2 goals in the space of a minute for the Galway girls. Excellent score from Galway. There you go. Ball rattled into the back of the net. Super point. Or super goal, I should say. And Galway now stretched their lead out. I think it was Alicia Broderick that was the scorer of that goal. But the hard work was done again by Anya Keane. She fed the ball forward to Broderick, and Broderick rattled the back of the net for 2 goals in the space of a minute for the Galway girls, which means that we now have a double scores game here in Rathoath. 2-4 to 5 points in favour of the Galway ladies. Galway have won this competition on 4 occasions: 2004, 9 and 13, or 3 occasions I should say. Ball fed forward here again, picked up by Tara Rutledge. Rutledge goes to ground, battling hard for it. There is Louise Donoghue. Referee, is he going to throw the ball in? I think he may well do. Yeah, ball is going to be thrown in. Brian He throws it in. Going to ground again was Anya Keane. I'm not sure who's coming out with the ball on this occasion. Looks like a green jersey. It is a green jersey. And again, it's Sophia Payne. She is a real battler on this Meath team. Ball fed forward there by Jane Dolan. In it goes around the danger area. Coming forward now, or winning the ball there for Galway is Kate Screen. Screen does well, lays it back. Maria Dillon now in possession for Galway. Feeds it forward there to Alicia Broderick. Broderick in a little bit of space to operate in, 45 metres out. Still going Broderick. Can she finish? Ball half blocked down, but it's into Keane. Keane lays it back. Broderick still there to pick it up. Gets the shot in. Well blocked down again on this occasion. But again, Galway managed to retain possession. The ball crossfield there. The opportunity still prevails for Galway. The goalkeeper will come out and clear her lines. But again, Galway have an opportunity. The referee and umpire conclude that that ball has gone out over the sideline or the end line. So we'll see it here again. There was a couple of opportunities there. The goalkeeper done really, really well, and she managed to come out bravely and smother the ball and clear her lines and ends up a puck out. There's a broken slither to be attended to as well, because in there battling for it was Tara Rutledge, and as a result of that battle she broke the slither. But another one of them is easy to find, and back in action she goes as the ball is pucked out. Meath in need of a score. Ball fed forward. They haven't scored now since the 18th minute when Grace Coleman got that point, and Galway dominating this last 3, 4, 5 minutes in particular. As winning the ball there is Christina Troy. Troy is fouled right in the centre of the field and the referee from the neighbouring county here in Westmeath awards the free. Well, looking to take it quickly there was Aoife Minogue, but a little bit of gamesmanship as well. She knew that the Galway girl hadn't moved back. That was Ciara Donoghue, I believe. So she managed to win herself 10 metres, and now there's an opportunity for Jane Dolan, certainly within her scoring range. Of course, Jane needs no introduction to the people of Meath. 6-time Soaring Star Award winner. Scored 5 points against Carlow, scored 6 against Dublin. Feeds this one into the danger area. Ball breaks. The goalkeeper is coming out. Tackle there. Ball is loose again. Opportunity for Meath. Well blocked again on this occasion. It was Megan Tyne who got the shot away, but it was really, really well blocked. And Alicia Broderick now clears her lines. Good ball into space. Looking to fill that space is Tara Rutledge. Rutledge coming forward again. Rutledge from Portumna. Still in possession. Flicks the ball forward, but well intercepted on that occasion by Maeve Clintz. Clintz clears her lines and Meath have the opportunity to come forward again. Ball picked up by Minogue. Minogue turns, delivers it long. Good ball into space. That space is filled by Megan Tyne. Tyne looks at the post, steadies down, gets a shot away from. Brilliant effort from Megan Tyne. That is a super score from Megan Tyne from the Kilmessan club. Pops the ball over the bar. Brilliant score from Megan Tyne. It was a difficult angle, but difficulty isn't a word that is in Megan Tyne's vocabulary, as she popped that one over the bar for an excellent score, and that reduces the gap to just 4 points. Of course, Tyne, as I said earlier, from the Kilmessan club, most successful club in Meath by a distance, county champions. Of course, they've done 11 in a row. They were beat by Nafina in 2019, but they've come back and won it again in 2020. So they are the top team in Meath when it comes to Camogie. And when you have players of the quality of Megan Tyne and Tracy King, you can understand why they are top of the three. As the slither comes out loose there, picked up by the Kiva Mahan from Kinvara. Feeds a good ball into space for Hannafy. Hannafy is robbed on this occasion by Minogue, but leaves it behind her, and Hannafy comes forward again. Excellent play by Hannafy. Ball delivered long inside. Another opportunity now for Anya Keane. Keane, can she finish? Well, I don't really have to ask that question anymore, because any opportunity that Anya Keane gets, Anya Keane pops it over the bar. Another brilliant score from the youngster. She'd scored 1-3 in this first half alone, and that means that her side still retains that 11-6 5-point advantage. 2-5 to 6. And here come Galway again. Another opportunity. This time it's Tyne again. Ball fed back out to her corner forward, Tara Rutledge, but the referee indicated that there was no advantage accruing there, so he has called it back for a free. So another opportunity for Galway to increase their lead. 2-5 to 6. This free will be just outside the 20-metre line. It'll be taken by Anya Keane. As I say, scored 1-3 so far in the game. 1-2 from play, point from a free. Had one wide. So she's had an eventful first half. Can she make it 1-4? I believe the answer will be yes. It is indeed. The umpires like the look of that. So 2 frees and 2 from play. Brings Anya Keane's tally to 1 goal and 4 in this half, but more importantly, it brings the Galway tally to 2 goals and 6, which means, as the referee Barry Nee blows the whistle for half time, that half time here in Rathoath, it is a double scores game in this All-Ireland Intermediate Camogie Championship round 3 game, because Meath have scored 6 points in the first half and Galway have rattled over 2 goals and 6. So them 2 goals that were scored in the 24th and 25th minute of this first half are what divide these teams at half time. Anya Keane with the first goal, and then Alicia Broderick with the second goal. 2 goals in the space of a minute, which rocked the Meath girls, means that the Galway girls go in at the break happy that they are 6 point lead, have a 6 point lead in this first half, and look well on their way to maybe a victory in this crucial game between these two sides. So that's the action here in Rathoath, what has been an entertaining first half. Don't go too far away. We will be right back with full comprehensive coverage of the second half, but at half time here in Rathoath, the scoreboard reads Meath 6 points, Galway 2 goals and 6. Welcome back here to Rathoath. Half-time break coming to a conclusion. Both teams back on the field of play. One correction just for the half-time score that I give out. Had given Meath a point that wasn't the case. Grace Coleman, I had said, got a point in the 18th minute, but that was recorded as a wide. So it's 2-6-5 is the score line here in Rathoath. Anya Keane, star of the first half, scoring 1 goal and 4 for Galway, as the referee Barry Nee is ready to get the action underway. Looking to get the ball thrown in fair and square when the girls eager for it. And again, Meath win the throw in. The ball, however, comes in the hands of Maria Burke from Aircourt, but the ball given away and cleared there by Ellen Burke. Two Burkes from two different counties, as the ball is eventually picked up over on the far side of the field by the hard-working Rachel Hannafy. Hannafy is still battling for it over there, still coming out with it. Hannafy goes round her marker, brilliant play by Hannafy, lays it off there to Sinead Coleman. Coleman knocks it into space. That space is filled by Anya Keane, but well defended on this occasion by Meath, and they managed to clear their lines. Ball in the hands now of Christina Troy. Troy is the linesman indicated that Troy brought the ball over the sideline, so it'll be sideline ball for Galway. 40 metres out, sideline cut, across the ground. Again, players go to ground. Referee watching very closely to determine what's going to happen. I would say this is looking like a throw-in ball. Yeah, referee not content that the ball was going to come out of that ruck, so he decides to throw it in. Contestant there is Aoife Minogue, battling for it hard still. Girls battling really, really hard, determined effort there to get the slither into the hands, but the referee has seen a foul and has awarded the foul to Galway, I believe. Yep. So an opportunity for them at the start of this second half to increase their lead, and I'm sure it'll be Anya Keane from the St Thomas's Club who will come out and take this kick. As I say, the score of 1-4 in the game to date. Difficult free over on the far side of the field, 40 metres out. Breeze blowing cross field, leaving it difficult to judge the angle. Steadies down, gathers the ball and pucks it well. Oh, that's a brilliant score by Anya Keane. Her tally goes up to 1-5. Excellent score by Keane. And Galway stretch their lead 2-7 to 5 as Meath come now in the shape of their midfielder. That's Aoife Minogue. Minogue looking for a score, flicks it forward, but intercepted on this occasion by Lisa Casserly. Casserly clears her lines, but Meath retrieve the ball, and the ball, it comes into the hands now of Jane Dolan. Dolan gets her shot away, but that one goes to the left hand side and goes wide. It looked as if it was on the right path, but at the very end it tailed off to the left hand side. That's Meath's first wide of the second half, and you can add 5 that they had in the first half to that, which brings their tally to 6 wides, and with 7 points between the teams, or 8 points between the teams. Those wides are crucial as Galway come forward now, looking to add to their tally. Ball fed into their full forward. That's Maria Dillon. Dillon be kept quiet, but Dillon not quiet on this occasion. I was saying that you've been kept reasonably quiet throughout the game, but on this occasion she came forward with it, gathered possession, looked at the net and rattled the ball into the back of the net. Great goal for Maria Dillon and for the Galway girls, and that is a big score at the start of this second half, which brings their tally to 3 goals and 7, which is 16 to Galway's 5, so the game, or to Meath's 5, so the game is drifting away from the Meath girls, and Galway just have been bit more clinical in front of the posts as Meath get in a shot there from Amy Gaffney, and Gaffney with a well needed score for Meath, their first of the second half. That coming from Amy Gaffney, playing here on our home pitch in Rathoath. She's an All-Ireland Intermediate winner in 2017, and of course that year as well she won a Soaring Star, so a very talented player for Meath. Another free over there on the far side, so 10 points between the sides, 3-7 to 6 this time. Going over to take the free there is Christina Troy. In fact, it's a sideline cut, is it? No, it's a free over there. I thought that was what the referee had indicated. And here comes Troy. Bends, lifts, strikes. In it goes, round the danger area. Meath in real bad need of a goal at this stage. But Kiva Mahan, as she's done throughout the game, is very astute defensively. Watched that ball all the way and cleared her lines. And now tussling for it over there again. But doing well and coming out with it are the Meath girls. But the referee not happy on this occasion. Maybe he is allowing the Meath girls to have the ball on the resumption, but he stopped the play because of an injury. So one of the Galway girls receiving attention over there. Referee consulting with his lines person. Nothing untoward. Galway management discussing what their next move might be, but if they went in at half time and asked their side maybe to get the first score or two of the game, they've certainly come out and delivered that. They've hit 1 goal and 2 through Maria Dillon and Anya Keane, which means they lead 3-7 to 6. As the Galway girl continues to receive attention over there. Thankfully she's back on her feet and fit to resume, and so too are Meath with this free. Ball fed forward. Again, going back there, gathering possession is the goal scorer in the first half, Alicia Broderick. Broderick clearing her lines. Meath tackling hard over there, trying to put the pressure on, pressing up high, but fouling the Galway girl, and that results in a free out. Back deep in her own defence. Again, it'll be Kiva Mahan. Long ball, fed forward, picked up by Broderick. She's everywhere on the pitch as Alicia Broderick. Scored 1-1 in the game so far. Slips on this occasion, and Meath are able to retain possession. It's Christina Troy who feeds it forward into space. Well gathered on this occasion and fed out to Jane Dolan. Dolan looking for a little bit of space to operate in. Gives it back to Sinead Hackett. Hackett looks at the post, delivers the ball in dangerously, but it's gone to the left hand side and gone wide. Another wide for Meath. Referee wants to hold up the play until the Meath girl retreat, gets some attention. So these wides are mounting up. 8 minutes played in the second half. Meath have hit 2 and 5 in the first half, with 7 wides. As their star player Jane Dolan from the Blackhall Gaels club receives the appropriate attention. What a stalwart she has been for the Meath girls. Of course, captain in 2012 when they won the All-Ireland Junior, and was also in the team of the decade. So a real star, and Meath need her on the pitch if they were to come back into this game. Troy feeds the ball forward there. Inside it goes, breaks favourably for the Meath girls. Kiva Marie Kirby getting her shot in, and that ball has trickled into the back of the net. So it looked as if the goalkeeper had retrieved the situation, but it was a mistake by the goalkeeper. You'll see it there. Kirby had the opportunity. The goalkeeper had it, but somehow took her eye off the ball, and the ball trickles into the back of the net. So that's a lifeline for the Meath girls. An important goal at this stage of the game. Brings their tally to 9. Ball being contested for in the middle of the field again. who's going to come out with it? It's the Meath girls. Oh, ball given away. And, well, still loose there. Galway managed to retrieve the possession. Hand passed over there. Again to Maria Dillon. Dillon feeds it inside. Now an opportunity for Anya Keane. Can she goal? The answer is yes. The ball nestles into the back of the net. 2 goals and 5 points for Anya Keane. What a star she is for this team. There you'll see the ball over the top into Keane, and she placed it expertly past the goalkeeper into the bottom corner of the net. Brilliant finish, an experienced finish from a young girl. Excellent play by Anya Keane. 2 goals and 5 points for her in this game, and that's an immediate response to the goal that Meath got at just a few moments ago. So the 10 points is still the gap between the teams. Foul over there, or over carrying I should say, on this occasion by Molly Mannion. So the free will go the way of Meath. They really need scores and need them fairly quickly. 10 minutes played here in the second half. They also need to curb the influence of Anya Keane. 2 goals and 5 she has scored in this game, as this free is lined up there by Christina Troy. Ball will be delivered long. Has she the distance? Has she the accuracy? Well, she definitely has the distance or the accuracy, but it didn't go over the bar. So Galway again managed their defence really, really well and managed to clear their lines. Ball now in the hands. Well, that looks like a free. It is a free. Oh well, the referee is given over carrying, which looks a little bit harsh because Rachel Hannafy was being held there. But referee, close to the action, awards the free to the Meath girls. Linesman indicating where it has to be taken from. It'll be Jane Dolan, who picked up that injury a few moments ago, but she's fine and fit to take this free. Lands it in, didn't get the right connection on it, so the ball breaks loose, and again it's Hannafy there battling for the ball, goes to ground, gathers it, drops it again, but coming out and picking it up again. Brilliant play by Hannafy, clears her lines. Excellent play by Rachel Hannafy. Meath managed to retrieve the ball, get it back to Jane Dolan. Dolan close to the sideline, gives it inside. Good ball in there, looking for Christina Troy. Troy floats one in round the danger area, up the go for it. Well cleared on that occasion by Kate Screen for Galway, and coming out with it is the centre half back. That's Kiva Mahan. Mahan clears her lines, eventually comes to Hannafy again. She's everywhere on the pitch is Rachel Hannafy. Lays it off there to Maria Burke. Burke from the Aircourt Club feeds it forward there to substitute on the field. That's Kate Mannion. Kate Mannion, a sister, of course, of Molly Mannion from the Mount Bellion Moylock Club, wins the free there for the Galway girls, and they will have the opportunity to launch another attack, and this time it will be Kate Mannion who will take it. As I say, 2 sisters on the side, Molly and Kate Mannion, representing Galway in this crucial All-Ireland Intermediate Championship game, which Galway lead 4-7 to 1-6, but Meath are in possession of the slither. Ball fed forward. Referee says it was fed forward illegally. He's indicating that it was a throw ball, so the free will go the way of Galway. Disappointment on the faces of the Meath girls, but referee Barry Knee, right up at the play, indicates that it was a throw, and Anya Keane will say thank you very much. She'll have a pop at the post. She's dead straight in front of them. She's on the ball is more or less on the 45-metre line. Scored 2-5 in the game to date, and here's an opportunity to make it 2-6. Steadies down, looks at the post, bends, lifts, strikes, ball on its way. Umpires consult, and they're very happy, as is the Galway support here, that Anya Keane pops over another score for her team, brings her tally to 2 goals and 6. What a wonderful tally that is. But more importantly, it brings the Galway tally to 4 goals and 8, which is 20 points. 14 minutes played here in Rathoath. Ball fed forward there. That looks like a foul on Jane Dolan. Referee Barry Knee agrees, and Dolan quick to get on with the play. Will she think about going for the goal, or is the right intention to pop it over the bar, narrow the gap slightly? There's 11 points between the teams. 20 playing 9. Here comes Dolan. Hit it in, but not a great effort on that occasion. Back it comes again to Dolan. Foraging for that. Looks like a push in the back. Yep, referee agrees. So the free will go the way of Meath and Jane Dolan again. This time I would expect that Dolan will pop it over the bar as we approach the second half water break. Here comes Dolan. This time a higher trajectory on it. Oh, but it's gone to the right hand side and gone wide, and that is a significant disappointment for Meath and Jane Dolan. You don't expect a girl of her class to be missing those sorts of opportunities. As the Galway keeper Fiona Ryan from Ballinadreen clears her lines. Ball fed out, picked up there by Galway, fed forward into space, gathering possession is Eva Linsky feeds it inside, again looking for Alicia Broderick, but Meath have plenty of jerseys back there and coming out with the ball. Referee indicates that he's going to award a free to Meath. Good defensive play by the Meath girls, and yeah, referee calls for the water break just right on the 15-minute mark. So Meath led 12 points to 5 at half time. There was a 7-point gap, and now they've increased that out to 11 points. 2 goals in this half from Anya Keane and Maria Dillon. Critical scores. Of course, Maria Kirby with the goal for Meath, which gave them a lifeline, but that was responded to so quickly by Anya Keane, and she's tapped over 2 further points in this half as well. So Meath have an awful lot of work to do to get back into this game with 15 minutes to go. Looks like a substitute will be introduced. Meath, of course, has won the All-Ireland intermediate title once. That was in 2017, and a lot of these girls that are playing out here this afternoon starred in that performance. Our goalkeeper Maggie Randall and Louise Donoghue, Ellen Burke, so too Jane Dolan, Sinead Hackett and Marie Kirby and Amy Gaffney all played in 2017, winning that All-Ireland. Instructions been given down below us now by Brendan Skehan to his team. They have a big task ahead of them in the final 15 minutes, but they scored plenty of goals against Carlow and it's goals they need here this afternoon. Meath girls back into the fray. So too Galway. So a substitute on there is number 20. That's Andrea McBride from Kildalkey. So Andrea McBride on the field of play. So too is number 18, Claire Coffey. Coffey started previous games, but on the bench today. She was a soaring star in 2020, but so she'll need to be a star this afternoon for the Meath girls to get them back into this team. So we're into the final quarter. 11 points between the sides. Meath and Padney scores. Referee indicates that there's a foul there. This time Alicia Broderick not happy with that decision. Well, Alicia Broderick, what a game she's had as well. So hard working herself, and Rachel Hannafy, Kiva Mahan, Ciara Donoghue, all putting in terrific performances, and of course the star of the show, Anya Keane, as this free has been lined up by Christina Troy, captain of the Meath girls. Good effort by Troy. Has it got the accuracy? No, it's gone to the right hand side and gone wide again. Another wide for Meath, and really this has been the story of this Meath performance. too many wides. Excuse me. Ball picked up on this occasion by Louise Donoghue. Donoghue feeds it over here now towards Jane Dolan. Dolan looks up, delivers it forward. Ball breaks. Who does it break favourably for? Well, it looks like Meath. Well, it's going in there and winning it is Maria Burke. Burke sharper to the ball there as Jane Dolan now goes in, tries to win possession, but again it's the centre half back Kiva Mahan from the Kinvara club. She's been excellent throughout, clears her lines again, but Meath gathered. Can they retain possession? Yes is the answer. Coming out with it there is Sinead Hackett. Hackett still going, gives it inside, an opportunity for a score from the centre half forward. That's Grace Coleman. So Grace Coleman does get her score. I had credited her with one in the first half, which didn't count, but this one certainly does. So that one was over the bar, and it's a much needed point for Meath from Grace Coleman. 20 minutes on the clock here in Rathoath. 1-7 to 4-8. Goals are so critical in this game, and those goals that Galway girls have got are the difference between the sides. Two from Anya Keane, one from Maria Dillon, and one from Alicia Broderick. As the line ball over on the far side to Meath, taking plenty of care with placing that ball on the ground, trying to find the right blade of grass before delivering it. Louise Donoghue delivers it long, but again it's read this time by Kate Mannion. Mannion feeds it forward. A run for possession here now. Well picked up on this occasion by the Meath substitute. That's Claire Coffey. And Coffey the referees decided that Coffey touched the slither on the ground, so this will be a free in to Galway. And I'm sure Anya Keane will pick up the slither, and she'll be in no rush to take this kick. Her side lead 20 points to 10, double scores here. Really tight opening 20 minutes of this game for the two goals. Made such a significant difference as the sides were level on 4 occasions up to the 23rd minute. And then those two goals from Anya Keane and Alicia Broderick was the difference between them, and this girl Anya Keane has just went on to embellish her performance, and there's another point for her. 2 goals and 7 is her tally. 4-9 for Galway. 22 minutes played. Meath in possession with Coleman, feeds it forward there looking for Amy Gaffney. Gaffney feeds it inside, but again Galway very good defensively. Picked up on this occasion now by Lisa Casterley. Casterley clears her lines, but not a good clearance on that occasion. Comes to the experienced Jane Dolan. Is Dolan fouled? Yep. Referee indicates that foul on Jane Dolan, so the free will go the way. Referee wanting some of the Meath officials to make their way to the sideline as Jane Dolan lines up this free, one that Meath badly need, but again she's pulled it to the left hand side and wide. The normally very reliable Jane Dolan has hit the last couple of wides for Meath and brings their tally to 10 in this game. And that, when you look at the scoreboard and you see that there's 11 points between the sides, and you think if some of those wides have been converted, Galway much more efficient in front of the goal. And here comes Broderick. Broderick has scored 1 goal and 1 in the game so far. You can make that a goal and 2. Well, Anya Keane will probably pick up the Player of the Match award for her exploits in scoring 2 goals and 7. But Alicia Broderick, what a game she has had. She has scored a goal and 2, but her work all over the pitch, tireless in her efforts for her team. As Meath try to get their hands on the slither, but Galway battling for it again. Eva Linsky in there, and so too Rachel Hannafy. Hannafy, who else comes out with it? Brilliant from Hannafy. Good ball to Maria Dillon. Dillon feeds the ball into space. Well defended on this occasion by Keane. Brilliant from Keane. Can she get the hat-trick? Here she comes. Keane has support. Brilliant to Dillon. Dillon with the chance of a goal. What a goal. What a score from Maria Dillon. But Anya Keane done all the work again. And unselfishly, she popped it off to Maria Dillon. Brilliant, brilliant score. There you have it. Keane made the break. Then she laid it off so unselfishly to Maria Dillon, and Maria Dillon rattled the back of the net for her second goal of the game. And if the game wasn't over as a contest before that goal, you can take it that it is now, because that brings the tally to 5 goals and 10 points, which is 25 playing 10, so 15 points between the sides. And again, Keane instrumental in that goal, but a great finish by Maria Dillon, her second goal of the day, as the ball has been contested for over on the far side. The referee indicates that there's a free there. Eva Linsky going in too strong, so referee awards the free to the Meath girls. 5-10 to 1-7 here in Rathoath. A big win this for Galway. Speaking to people before the game, they had indicated that this one was very difficult to call, and that maybe home advantage may favour the Meath girls, but Galway have got the goals at crucial stages of this game, and those goals are what will see the Galway girls over the line here in Rathoath as they battle hard for it again. And it's the goal scorer Maria Dillon of a few moments ago. She's got 2 to her name, wins possession of the slither, gives a good ball inside, looking to gather it here on this near side is the wing half forward. That's Alicia Broderick. Brilliant block on that occasion, but Broderick goes back for it again. It was superbly blocked on that occasion by Ellen Burke, but Broderick goes for the post. Broderick's effort looks good, and Broderick's effort goes over the bar, and she's had an absolutely superb game as well, has Alicia Broderick. That brings her tally to a goal and 3 in this game. Excellent persistence and effort there from the Galway girl. 5-11 is a total of 26. That's a very pleasing score for the Galway management, I'm sure, as we come down the home straight in this game. 5-11 to 1-7. Free for Galway. Ball fed into space, but well picked up on this occasion by Leah Devine, and Galway managed to retrieve possession, get it back. Ball breaks now favourably for Meath, and that's Claire Coffey. Clears her lines over the far side of the field, battling hard and winning possession. There is Jane Dolan. In fact, it's coming forward now with the midfielder still going. An opportunity for Troy, feeds it inside. Is there a goal on, or did it go too far? Looks as if it's gone too far, and the Galway full back Laura Ward does well, gets her slither in there to move the ball away, but Meath working hard, retrieving possession. Ball fed inside, but it's gone to the left hand side and gone wide. Another wide for Meath, and try as they are, unfortunately they are not able to penetrate this Galway defence, as Galway now introduce a couple of substitutions. I see Kate Screen going off, so too I think Maria Dillon. So an opportunity for Cal Murray to run his bench, as Tegan Canning, a famous name in Galway, and she has a very famous uncle, or a couple of them, and in particular Joe Canning, who of course made his big announcement a couple of weeks back. Well, Tegan is playing a niece of Joe's, coming forward with it, looking for the post, and Tegan Cannon makes an immediate impact on this game as she pops that ball over the bar. So a stylish point from a stylish player. 5-12 to 1-7. 28 minutes played in the second half here in Rathoath. A sunny Rathoath now. Clouds are disappearing, the sun breaking out as Meath forage for the ball with the hard work on Aoife Minogue. But again, Galway putting in all the tackles and winning possession again. Lisa Casserly on this occasion, but referee indicated that there was a foul by Casserly, fouled the ball. So the free will go the way of Meath. Aoife Minogue will take the free. In fact, it was the centre half back, Maeve Clinch. Clinch feeds it inside. An opportunity for Meath. Was that a free? Referee says no. Play can continue. Back it goes to the full forward. That's Sinead Hackett. Hackett is judged to have been fouled. So the free will go the way of the Meath girls. Going over to take it will be Aoife Minogue, as another change is made. It's Sophie Healy coming onto the field of play. So Sophie Healy comes on as Minogue lines up this free. Scored a point early in the game, the third point that Meath scored in the game. Here's an opportunity. Will she go for the point? She will indeed. So Aoife Minogue fires one over the bar, but really at this stage these are just consolation scores for the Meath girls. They trailed 2-6 to 5 points at half time. Now trailed 5-12 to 1-8. Galway come again, an opportunity for Tegan Canning. Oh, Canning with a super point again. Well, she's certainly give the selector something to think about here. With she's only on the field a matter of minutes, and Tegan Canning pops over her second point, both from play. Well, it's certainly in the blood, as the saying goes. Her aunt is Deirdre Cannon, who's the Assistant Secretary of the Galway County Board. Very helpful when providing information before the game. As Galway turn over the ball one more time. Ball fed forward. Meath do well on this occasion. Back to the hard working Minogue. Minogue coming forward. Still Minogue, a little bit of space to operate in. Gives a good ball now to Jane Dolan. Can Dolan rattle the back of the net? Here comes Dolan. Dolan still going. Lays it off there. An opportunity still prevails for Amy Gaffney, but it's blocked and comes back out. And Galway forage for it again. So too Meath tussling for it there. Referee allows play to continue. The ball isn't stuck. Mind you, it's like a scrum in the... or a ruck between the Lions and the South Africans yesterday evening, but the referee on this occasion says the ball wasn't going to come out of that, so the ball will be thrown in. Barry Knee throws it in again. The girls contested right to the wire. Opportunity now for Meath. Balls breaks loose. It's gone into the back of the net eventually, so a goal for Meath. Consolation score. The ball broke favourably there for the corner forward. It was indeed Marie Kirby, so that brings her tally to 2 goals in this game. So 2-8 now. Meath will be involved, as will Galway, in either a quarter-final or a semi-final. So all these scores builds that little bit of confidence in players in the team. So Marie Kirby with her second goal. These are 2-8 to double scores, 2-8 to 5-12, 28 to 14. Can Meath register another score? Ball breaks loose again and picked up there by, well, this girl Rachel Hannafy. She has had some game here in Rathoath this afternoon. Ball given away. An opportunity for Jane Dolan. Dolan played it forward, but there's a foul on the Meath forward, and therefore a free. So what will Meath try to do? Well, the referee has indicated that it needs to be brought out further. He was playing advantage, no advantage accrued, so hence the ball was brought back. Minogue lines this one up. She looks at the sideline. The sideline indicates she should go for the point, and that she duly does. So Aoife Minogue with her third point of the game. 2-9 to 5-12. Galway ready to take the puck out. In no rush with it. There is Fiona Ryan. Meath battling, or Galway battling for it on this occasion. Free awarded there to Galway. So Anya Keane has made her way off the field of play, so it'll be Katie Mannion who will take on the free taking duties. Mannion from the Mount Bellew Moylock Club. 45 metres out, steadies down, looks at the post, takes her shot. That looks good from Mannion. Oh, off the upright again. Still the opportunity is there for Galway, but well won on this occasion by Tracy King. King coming out with it, strong and purposeful. King does well, clears her lines, gets it there to Amy Gaffney. Gaffney gives the ball forward, good ball into space, but Galway, just as they have been on top defensively all day. Brilliant play by Laura Ward, wonderful play by Ward, the full back there. Watched that ball and tigerishly fought for it, and has been rewarded by being given a free. And the free will be taken by Kiva Mahan. So Galway defensively strong, solid round the middle, hard working with Rachel Hannafy. And then of course the dynamic forward line with Maria Dillon with a couple of goals today, and Anya Keane with 2 goals and 6 to her name, as or 2 goals and 7 as the referee blows the final whistle. And it's all over here in Rathoath, and well, ultimately it proved comfortable victory, it has to be said, for the Galway girls. It was a very, very tight opening 20 minutes of this game when the sides were level on 4 occasions, and with 23 minutes played the scoreboard read 4 points apiece. But those 2 goals from Anya Keane and Alicia Broderick in the space of a minute meant that it helped Galway to go in at half time leading 2 goals and 6 to Meath's 5 points. And Maria Dillon's goal early in the second half meant that they stretched away, and further scores and further goals from Anya Keane and Maria Dillon again left them comfortably in front, albeit that the Meath girls battled really hard and struck for a couple of goals themselves. Marie Kirby with both of the goals for the Meath girls, but it wasn't enough to get them back into this game, and so Galway will top the group in the four teams in the group: Dublin, Carlow, Galway and Meath. So Galway will top that, and Meath will be second, Dublin third, and then Carlow fourth. So it'll all depend on how the draw goes now with the top 3 teams of the groups. 2 of those will go into the All-Ireland semi-final, and 1 will progress to the All-Ireland quarter-final, where they will play one of the runners-up, and one of those runners-up will be Meath, of course. So from Rathoath on a sunny afternoon here, it's Meath who have been defeated on their home ground on a final score of Meath 2 goals and 9 points, Galway 5 goals and 12 in this All-Ireland Intermediate Championship Round 3 game. It's Galway who top their group and will progress further in the All-Ireland stages. So from all here in Rathoath, until we meet again, slán go fóill.